is a computer. Now will you download what they teach to ya? What is it? It's in the mind. Psychological defined, mental and emotional, diabolical. As a whole, we are large past the stars. Who's in charge? The control is microscopical. Use the news to choose your views. It's pathological. Lies in these times keep you off the path that's logical. We've been through this continuous persuade, change, influence. They preach a very thin fluid to consolidate your mind. Hurting like sheep, waiting for holidays to arrive. A break for a day, right back to dominate, survive. The assembly lies a war zone, but yet we tolerate these crimes. You don't think it's tyrannical? We're living like animals. We are animals with intelligence that's fathomable. No separation or difference with sentience, it's dogmatical. The belief systems are in place, pretty much all of them, before you even existed as a face. For some reason they don't want the individual to think in a way that's critical, so you listen to the shit they give to you. I'll tell you, there's nothing new that's in the news. If it bleeds, it leads, and that leads to police, which leads to fear from the words that they speak. The anchor man is a man that keeps you at peak, so trustworthy you wanna believe. And his co-host, with a red dress, like no dose, keeps you erect, and a low dose of serotonin. Now they hypnotize you in your subconscious mind, where you store your tied shoes and you're zoning. It's the art of war, only a partial sword, a gift to see in color, and we use it to perceive that others are different. What's beneath the covers, now lift it, more like what's beyond the void. They pressure you with red and blue, it's intentional, now I'm annoyed. The green or red apple, blue or brown eye, you are the new enemy, should be your pound sign. A world under reptilian baby organ harvesting control could be a pastime, but it's not. Your programmed ignorance is comfortable, so they don't stop. Just stay compliant and not cognizant.
I promise you're not bold enough to take your mask off in the populace. Mask off in the populace. Mask off in the populace. Mask off, mask off, mask off, mask off in the populace.
With just putting the number 33 on basically everything. And if you don't know what the 33 is, it's actually the most important number in Freemasonry. I could get into a lot more on the number 33, but they almost always put it in when they want to let people know that it's a psychological operation that they're doing. And it's pretty clear this whole corona hoax is a complete psychological operation.
You may know, as of today, and I say as of today at this hour, we have 33 confirmed positive tests for the virus.
Yesterday we had 22 cases. Today we have 33 cases, so it has gone up by 11. That brings, those are 11 new cases. 22 goes to 33.
As we sort through this here in Arkansas, today we have 33 confirmed positive cases in Arkansas.
As of today, we have 33 confirmed cases with Boston residents. We expect those numbers to climb.
As of this afternoon, we have 33 Pennsylvanians who have tested positive for COVID-19.
So as of this morning, there were 33 confirmed cases in North Carolina.
Evening to you. Lots to get to tonight. I'm Leon Hendricks. We want to start with new information into our newsroom. Within the past couple of hours, there are now 33 confirmed cases of the coronavirus in Michigan.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the news at 6. I'm Richard Gearhart. Karina Corral has the night off. More cases of the coronavirus were confirmed today in San Luis Obispo County, bringing the total number now to 33.
Right now, Georgia is reporting a total of 99 cases in 19 counties. That is 33 new cases from just yesterday.
Good afternoon. I'm Karen Swenson. More cases and more events affected. Here is the latest coronavirus news. There are now 33 cases in Louisiana.
As expected, the number of cases of COVID-19 jumps. A total of 33 people in our state have been tested and are confirmed to have the coronavirus.
Day 4 of the shelter-at-home order brought 6 new confirmed cases of the coronavirus to San Luis Obispo County, bringing the total number to 33.
All troopers will be professional, polite, and we'll treat everyone with dignity and respect.
These latest steps as the number of confirmed COVID-19 cases in Rhode Island jumps by 33 overnight.
With 4 more deaths reported overnight, the death toll now stands at least 33.
The Ministry of Public Health has confirmed a batch of 33 new COVID-19 patients. Thailand now has an accumulated number of cases.
తెలంగాణలో కరోనా వైరస్ బారిన పడిన వారి సంఖ్య 33కు పెరిగింది. నిన్న కొత్తగా 6 కేసులు నమోదయ్యాయి. ఇందులో ఒకరు కరీంనగర్కు చెందిన 23 ఏళ్ల విద్యార్థి.
The Ministry of Public Health has reported that the number of confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Thailand remains at 33.
10 new confirmed cases have been reported in Malaysia, bringing the total now to 93. Health Director General Datuk Dr. Nur Hisham Abdullah said they were first and second generation close contacts of case 33.
Patients 21 to 24 announced yesterday evening, March 9, 2020. This brings the total number of confirmed cases in the country to 33.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible how many things are just totally fake. Like, a lot of people still think 9/11 was done by Osama bin Laden, who was actually known as Tim Osman. He worked for the CIA.
What is this man thinking? What does he feel? What will he do next? The answers to these questions are important to you, the American soldier. Your life, the security of your home and country may depend on them. For this man is your enemy or is a member of a neutral or friendly foreign group. He may carry a gun, push a plow, or run a machine. to win him over, to keep him from acting hostile to us, or to sustain his friendship by means other than force. That's the job of our psychological warfare. Psychological warfare aims at vital targets, thoughts, emotions, opinions, attitudes. It attempts to influence behavior by the planned use of propaganda. Many people think of propaganda as lies and distortions used by demagogues to arouse and incite. The Nazi propaganda minister, Dr. Goebbels, did his best to help this idea along. Actually, the word propaganda has no derogatory meaning. It comes from the Latin propagare, which means simply to spread about. It was first used by the Jesuits in 1622, when they began a college of propaganda which trained missionaries to serve in distant lands. Today, as the battle for men's minds is intensified, the spreading about of our democratic faith is becoming increasingly important. Our national foreign information programs are used to support the accomplishment of our national aims and policies. And in time of war, psychological warfare is used to support the accomplishment of a military mission. This film will emphasize the military aspects of psychological warfare. The use of psychological methods to influence enemy behavior in combat is not a new concept. An Athenian commander, Themistocles, in an attempt to discourage approaching enemy troops, urged them, if they could not lay down their arms, to behave ill on purpose. Our Continental Army used this type of leaflet at Bunker Hill to arouse discontent among the poorly paid enemy troops. In the Napoleonic Wars, from ships standing off the French coast, the British launched kites bearing anti-morale leaflets. The employment of military aircraft in World War I made possible the wide dissemination of propaganda leaflets. By World War II, new advances and operational techniques moved psychological warfare into high gear, made it an integrated part of our military organization. Experience has taught us that military action alone can win, but the costs in men and materials run high. Psychological warfare, effectively used in support of combat action, can reduce casualties and cost. Intelligence used as a basis for military psychological warfare operations comes chiefly from interrogation of prisoners of war, monitoring and analysis of enemy broadcasts and propaganda, captured enemy documents, and area studies. Reports are made available through G2 to the psychological warfare officer. Intelligence is studied for psychological warfare use. Enemy troop vulnerabilities are determined and plans drawn up to exploit them. There are three broad areas: tactical, strategic, and consolidation, in which psychological warfare supports the military mission. Tactical support is aimed at the civilians and enemy soldiers in the combat area. Objective: to remove as many as possible as hazards to our troops by reducing their combat efficiency and will to fight.